is AJ, and I am back with the interviews, okay? So, I want to introduce y'all to my friend since kindergarten, okay? Multi-business owner, wife, mom, and just boss Barberess, Jessica Scott. Hey, come on, intro. And she is the owner of Kempt Kempt Culture, and Kempt Solutions. Yes. So welcome and thank you for being here.
No, thank you for inviting me.
Okay. So to get started, what got you in the brand name in Kempt? Like, how did that come about?
Kempt? Which one? Just Kempt in general.
Yeah.
I like Kempt because it meant well groomed, well kept.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it felt fitting for everything.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah, Kempt was my little thing. I love it.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
Especially with the solutions and all that stuff.
You know?
Okay. I love that. All right. So when did you realize that you wanted to become a barber?
Okay, so I actually was cutting my husband's hair because I didn't like how his barber was cutting his hair. We went to the store and I'm like, I know I don't know how to do this, but I'm gonna figure it out.
That's a lot of trust you put in.
A lot of trust. I tell people all the time, like, they get on my nerves, but he supports my dream. Okay, I love him. He's very supportive when he wants to be.
Yes.
So he let me cut his hair, and I liked it a lot. It's very therapeutic for me. I was like, I wonder if I would like cutting other people's hair. And I went and enrolled in barber school.
That's what's up. Damn. Okay. All right. So you got started at another salon, right?
Yes. I was cutting. Well, actually, I did not cut until I graduated from barber school. Okay. So I learned at barber school, and then I went to my aunt's shop on the east side, Split Ends Hair Design. Hey, plug. And it's in Detroit on Van Dyke between 7 Mile and another shop.
I've seen it. Okay.
It's been there our whole life. But that's where I was at first, but I didn't have any clientele, so I pretty much started doing facials. Very inexpensive. They were like $15.
Okay.
They always had clients waiting.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, since you're waiting, you want to get a facial? And none of them had had facials before, so I was doing pretty decently.
Wow, that's dope. And that makes people less agitated when they get
Yeah, you realize you're waiting now, you're doing something else. So by the time you're done, you gotta sit in the chair.
Okay.
It was nice.
So, with that being said, when you transition to your own place, how was that journey?
Okay, so being in the salon environment that I grew up in, I realized there's some things that I didn't want and some things that I did.
Okay.
Like the constant ringing of the phone. No, I didn't want that. Like calling all day. I didn't like that. So my clientele knows, like, pretty much we don't talk on the phone. I don't really, like, I've been with you this whole time. My phone has not rang.
That's what's
My clients don't call because, everything they need is available to them online. You want to know how much something costs? You want to add something on? It's right there at your fingertips.
That's what's up.
No need to call me when I'm not at work because, I am a mom and a wife and stuff. So my phone blowing up at all times of the day would be annoying. Not only to me, but I'm sure to my husband and my kids. Like, dang, lady.
Right. It's our time.
Okay. Though I'm in the corner playing Call of Duty anyway. But still, like, I'm really not doing too much.
Okay.
But my phone isn't ringing like crazy because, I have a system. I didn't want my phone to be ringing off the hook. I didn't want people just walking in. I wanted to be able to set my terms. So my business, though it's similar to everybody else's, I like to believe that it's different because my phone's not constantly ringing. I don't really do walk-ins. I set my own schedule. I run my business like a business. It doesn't run me.
Oh, okay. I think a lot of people need to take heed to that, especially in the beauty field.
Yeah, I don't let it run me. No.
Because boundaries are very important.
Yeah, just like if I have a day where I'm noticing nobody's scheduling it, I give it a day or two, man. All right. Come on, off day.
Okay.
I'm not just about to be in here. Like, and sometimes I do feel spicy and I do a walk in or two. But for the most part, I don't do that because I work by myself and I'm not tall. Like, you're not about to come in here and get me. Absolutely not. Like,
okay.
Like, who's at the door? Oh, I want a haircut. But for the most part, I know who all my clientele is. I know who my audience is. And I really enjoy my clients. And I'm so thankful for them because, you know, people can spend their money wherever they want to.
Yeah.
And my clients are very intentional with me, you know? Because, like, some of my clients give me like a deal. Like, they pay me at the beginning of the month.
That's what's up.
I like that.
Okay.
But I don't like it when it happens, though, because by the time they come in, they already paid you, and I feel just like, pay me again, ma'am. Because you paid me 2 weeks ago, and I really feel like you owe me some money. Where's the rest of it?
Okay. So now, since you talked about your clientele and a specific demographic, how do you source your clients? Like,
see, okay, when I first started, I posted every 5 seconds like a maniac.
really? Okay.
Yes.
That's
yes,
tiring.
I will be posting in the morning, posting at lunchtime, and I will post at like 7 or 8 o'clock, like clockwork. Very intentional. Detroit hair and nails, Detroit nails and barber. Anything that had the Detroit and hair, anything, I'm posting in it.
Yeah.
I even was posting in Naturally Fly Detroit thinking that it was a hair page. It's not, by the way. It's an event page.
Oh.
It's a festival.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Didn't know. But I got so many clients from there. Had no idea.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and it's so interesting because we're friends now. Me and the young lady that owns Naturally Fly Detroit. But at the time, I didn't know who she was. She didn't know who I was. But I got so many clients out of there.
That's what's up.
And she's the one that told me it's not a hair page. It's like that. It's insane. It operated like what?
Okay.
Tell me something, because I was getting clientele from even when I was on the east side before I was ever over here.
Wow. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, but I posted constantly, and I was very constant. I was on their head, so most of the time, people would think about their hair when they wanted to do a haircut. They would come to me. A lot of time, women don't want male barbers cutting their hair because they think they're gonna make them look like they're fresh out. It's a thing. Don't nobody want to look like no jailbird, sir. All that estrogen inside that lady, you gonna hear look. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's how I became them.
I would trust a woman over a man though, like just getting me together because like she can still keep the femininity within me, like.
I feel like if you look like a girl, you're gonna look like a girl no matter what. That's why I tell my clients all the time, like, oh, don't come to me like a boy. Like, if you look like a boy, there ain't nothing I can do. But ma'am, I am cutting your hair. I am not changing your facial features. If you so happen to look like a male with your 27 piece and or lace front unit, you shall look like one with a haircut, ma'am. It has nothing to do with me. Everything to do with you. But in the same sense, I feel like it was opposite with dudes. They would be like, oh, I've never let a woman cut my hair before. Oh, I'm scared. And it was weird because I used to be so annoyed because sir, I didn't ask you to be here. Don't project your fears onto me. Like, why are you terrified?
Well, you know, men got that. It's like a real relationship with a barber.
But then everybody want to be best friends after they get their shampoo and their conditioner service.
Okay.
Because they wasn't letting Percy shampoo and condition their hair. They wouldn't let Kyle do that.
You ain't massaging my scalp, sir.
I don't know what it is, but me, it's like serves the service. Because I tell all my male friends, like, I don't care. You shampoo their hair if you can. Don't run from it. It's part of the service.
It can be a very intimate moment, though.
It can. It's a nice little enhancement. Like, it's just a service. You just shampoo and condition. You're not marrying him.
That's a fact. But they still ain't gonna do it.
Some of them, I know male barbers who shampoo and condition their clients' hair. Male and female.
Listen, because they doing more than a lot of these hairstylists out here, okay?
They need to. You don't have to come shampoo and condition at Kempt culture. Okay. But you also are not about to break my clippers. You're going to get your hair shampooed and conditioned. Your dirty hair is not about to ruin my clippers. And then as soon as you make my clippers, oh, now you're not liable. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're giving me my money back.
And that's why I don't understand why like stylists don't shampoo anymore, because it's like that's messing up the integrity of the style in the first place.
Well, let's talk about it, because a lot of people don't shampoo and condition because it's time consuming. I get that.
Yeah.
But you get
Assistant to do that.
But when people don't shampoo and condition hair, I immediately think you don't have a license, because that's the part that makes it illegal.
Yep.
The shampoo and condition is the part that makes it illegal.
That's a nice filtering process. Okay.
Yeah, because you can change everything about somebody's hair at the bowl.
Yeah, you're right.
At the bowl, that's the best part.
Okay.
Like if you don't get a good shampoo and you go to get a toothbrush and your hair hasn't been washed properly, your hair gonna be greasy because you ain't shampoo it out.
Okay.
You didn't do what you needed to do. That's the foundation of all the styles. The bowl.
Yeah, that's a fact. I found that out when I tried to transition like into doing my own hair, and girl, I'm like, oh, getting this cheap shampoo and conditioner, and I'm whatever in the blow dryer. Oh my God, I was like, that's important.
Oh, it's big important.
I never knew that.
Yes. If you don't get a good shampoo, your hair is not gonna be valuable like you want it to be. It's not gonna do what you need it to do if it's not clean.
Yes, I will. If my stuff come out stiff, I'm getting right back in that shower. Like, no, we got to do this over again.
So what's in here?
Like
maybe I shouldn't have used castor oil for 7 days straight. Maybe you shouldn't have, man. You're not supposed to oil your hair every 5 seconds.
Yeah, nah, because that's just going to sit
on. And it's just sitting there. It's not safe. It's not normal. It's not okay. You're clogging your pores. Okay?
Yes.
Don't do it. And make sure you have a good clarifying shampoo, especially if you're a person that likes to use oils. And some people don't know the difference between a moisturizer and an oil. Some people think putting oil in your hair is moisturizer. No. You're sealing in the dryness, ma'am. That's why it's flaking up 30, 40 minutes after you put it in. You sealing in the dryness. Don't do that. Moisture, water, moisturizer,
And that's why having someone licensed and educated in the field is so important, because it can get overwhelming learning all this hair stuff. Like, girl, learning my texture was enough. My baby, she is a 4C, and I'm still learning how to manipulate her hair. And I'm like, okay, I gotta try this method, gotta try that method, do this, do that. Like,
yeah, and we're from a different place. Like, everybody just woke up a second ago when it came to black hair.
Yeah.
Because black people didn't even know how to handle black hair.
Okay, relax me up, because that's all it was.
Yeah, a lot of black people didn't know their hair was curly. Like, I have clients, I'll cut their hair, give them a big chop, and they'll thank me for their curly hair. Like, I didn't give you curls, man.
That was it.
This is your hair texture.
After flat ironing and all that stuff so much, the heat damage, you won't even know what it is.
I think it's the change is being more accepting.
Yes.
Of your hair being free.
Yes.
And I'm thankful that I never really felt pressure to have straight hair. Though my hair was usually still pressed. My mom's a hairstylist. But I have a million jillion pictures of me with a fro.
I love it.
Even when I was little. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful for it.
Yes.
But when I transitioned, my mom did have a hard time.
Okay.
She had a really hard time. To them it's undone.
Yeah.
Like, ma'am, you don't see, I just put this.
What are you going to say in your hair?
What are you going to do in your hair? My hair is done.
It's done.
But it took her a minute, but she got it.
Yeah.
Just like I peer pressured her into coloring her hair that one time. She knew I didn't know how to mix no colors. I'm over there at the bowl, perfect. Okay? Have no idea what I'm doing. But I knew if I did it long enough, she was going to take over. Because she's my mom. She's not just my hairstyle, she's my mom. She's not about to let my hair down.
No. I'm like, what you doing?
No, she's like, Jess. So she took the lightener, she put it on, because I only wanted it on the tips.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been wanting purple hair my whole life.
Yes.
Like, Mom, I want purple hair. So for the most part, I had purple rinses. And I had no knowledge of this. So when she went to lighten my hair, it lightened red. Because red is the base of purple.
Yep.
So it lightened to red. And I'm like, okay. All right. That's not what I thought was gonna happen. Like, oh, all right, but I was like, it's cute though, so I guess we'll wear it. You give it a moment. I wore it for like a month, and then the next month I put the purple one. Couldn't tell me not a thing.
Okay.
Couldn't tell me I wasn't fine because I was.
Okay. Always.
I'm about to forward you the picture so you can
yes.
insert in the video.
Yeah.
Be extra. But yeah.
So now back to the sourcing clients.
Yeah.
So you started posting
on social media,
which
was different because usually back in the day people had to talk, flyers, which I have flyers and stuff. But for the most part, it was my social media presence. So now most of my clientele comes from word of mouth.
I was just about to ask.
Yes, and I prefer it that way because you get vetted.
Yes.
So you understand what's happening. Like when my phone rings, I always know it's a new person. I'm like, oh, look at you. You're so new.
Let me welcome you. How this goes down. You know,
like, came across you, like, I guess I saw your review. I'm like, okay. Hey, how you doing? Yep. All right. I make your appointment, and then at your first appointment, I tell you, like, okay. So from here on out, I'll make your appointments at your appointment, or you can make your appointment after your appointment. Online. Okay. Do not call her. Don't call her.
Y'all hear that?
Don't. Online. Don't do it.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I have a question. Sure. As a mother, would you encourage your girls to be entrepreneurs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
More so than the traditional route?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I will be honest with them. If you want to be lackadaisical and not be responsible for anything and not work harder, then you can do the traditional route. But there's nothing wrong with that. People do that all the time.
Yep.
However, if you someone who wants to have your own schedule, do your own thing, I would always encourage somebody to do that.
Yes.
Because technically, an entrepreneur is doing nothing but creating their own job.
Yes.
It's still a job. And because you're creating something out of nothing, you have to work way harder.
Yes.
Way harder.
Yes.
Most people go to work, they work 9 to 5, that's 8 hours, and you have the rest of your day to yourself. An entrepreneur, you got to do content. You were an entrepreneur, but now you're marketing. Now you're a photographer. Now you're a videographer. Like, I make all my own flyers, all my own cards and stuff. I had to figure that out.
I love it.
I had to do all of that, just like your shirt. I did this.
Hey.
Like, you do everything yourself. You become all the roles. You wear all the hats. And then you try your best to get to the point where you can delegate it. You do have a staff. Like, the most important thing to me was me having an accountant because I need my money to be right. Okay. Because my business is a business. And that's one of the things I noticed that other people who are in my field don't do. They don't track their money properly. So when they need a house or they need a car and they scrambling, trying to get bank statements, trying to do this. Like, no, I have profit and loss statements every month. Yeah. It's a business. Yeah, because I'm not going to not be able to get nothing I want. Okay. Because I need whatever it is immediately. Ever. All the time. Right now. Ma'am.
Shit, even yesterday.
Okay. Last week. When I thought about it the first time 3 months ago was when I really needed it. That's what I needed. But like, I think whatever you're doing, you should treat it like a business. Because it is. And then you can get so many opportunities when you run your business properly. Because there's people who've been barbers since 1997 and they don't have a license. And if somebody from Wall or Andis came to them and they don't have a license, missed opportunity. Or people who like me, I'm not coming to your house. For nothing.
She said for nothing.
Nothing. I'm not coming. Like, you cutting out the basement, that's cool. There's people who will do that, especially if they trust you and they know you. Yeah. You got your license and they used to come to you when you was here and there and everywhere. But me, I'm not coming. Yeah. There's too many variables. Yeah. I don't know who like you or don't like you. I don't know how many animals you got. Yes. I don't know what's going on at your house.
And it could be so many more distractions too. Like, I'm not about to be here for 5 hours.
You're not about to cook a whole dinner. And then I gotta leave your house smelling like rump roast. And potatoes and carrots, cornbread. I mean, I want it to be cute.
And hungry, because they ain't sharing that shit either.
Now I'm cute and fragrant. No, I don't have time for that.
Oh my God.
Then there's gonna be questions, so I don't even eat that. Why
Okay.
you smell like? Where you was at? Like, I was just getting my hair done. Smell like fried chicken and bad decisions. Yes. Yeah. No. No shade to nobody. You know. Kitchen petitions is the thing. It's just not my lane. I need the air. Because I know people are professional at their house. Or whatever. It's just something that I wouldn't do. For my own personal sake. I just don't like it.
I don't like the fact that people know exactly where I live. I'm a private person. And I don't like all those different energies coming into my space.
Okay.
Like, because ain't enough sage in the world. For me, sage, Palo Santo, all that holy water, I will use it all, okay? And it ain't enough to get all the energies up out my house. Like, no. And not with my baby lay her head.
Are you mad because your braid didn't unravel and I gotta fight you?
Okay.
Like an uncivilized human being in the middle of the street? No. No. I don't have those type of problems. I will say that I am 5-star rated on all platforms.
Okay.
And that's why I be so weird about people being in my business and my space, because I feel like I worked really hard for it. I strive for size. I want people to be comfortable here. Yes. Everybody always suggested, like, oh, you need to move out of Detroit if you want to have a luxury anything. Like, no, why would I do that? I know who my audience is.
Exactly.
It's the same audience. I'm just forcing them to drive 15 minutes longer because I want to say that it's luxury.
Exactly.
I don't care what nobody say. Detroit is luxury.
It is.
Black is luxury.
That part.
I'm luxury.
Okay.
What are you talking about? I don't need to be in another person's demographic because I'm still looking at my audience.
Yeah.
Like, I'm inclusive now. Like, everybody's welcome at Kempt culture. But I'm here for my culture. Like, don't be silly. Okay. I'm not about to do that. I can be just as luxurious as I want to be in Detroit.
Yes. And that's like the propagation of self-hate. Like, I just can't.
Don't get me started.
Like,
this video about to be something else. Don't get me started. Like, oh, you live in Detroit? Yeah. Intentionally. Bought my house in Detroit. On a block full of people that look like me. I do have a Caucasian neighbor. But I'm sure he's been there forever. But I wanted to be amongst people who look like me. I grew up my whole life everywhere else. Yes. Always being harassed by people who didn't look like me, but not looking like them. Yep. And then you got kids who are from the inner city who are coming to the school, but I sound like them. So they're like, what the heck? Yep. You look like me and sound like, I ain't got time for that. Look. And it's so interesting because now that I'm grown, I'm really good at code switching. Yes, same. However, when I get upset, all the valley, how dare you? Like, the valley of the situation comes out. I am so proper. Especially, don't let it be a business or corporation on the end of my disdain, okay? How dare you? Don't speak to me that way. Like, you're not the only person educated. Okay. Don't let these relaxed words get you cussed out. Girl. But yeah, you know, I just wanted a different experience for my daughters. I wanted them to see Black people in prosperity. Because where I live, you know, there's Black families, Black people, Black ownership. Yes. There's a lot of Black. Black doctors, Black dentists. Yes. Like where I am, where my business is located, it's all Black businesses. All women led. I like that. I love that for us. It was very important. I wanted my daughter to see it. Because I didn't see it. Though I knew it was happening. But I didn't know that it was happening on the level that it is. Yes. Like I thought, you know, it was like a little minority. Like, no, we are the majority. What are you talking about? There's facts about that. And I love the wordplay because they love to stick that minority on. Like, we're not a minority anyway. I'm not a minority. Don't do that. I'm major. I don't care what nobody says. Okay? In all aspects. If anybody needs to tell you, it's going to be me. I'm my biggest cheerleader. I absolutely love what business I'm doing. I absolutely love like helping my friends with their businesses. Whatever I can do. Yes. Like, even though, you know, buying whatever it is you're buying from someone with a small business, it might be more expensive because they got to pay for it. They got to do the labeling. They have to get it shipped to you, whatever the case may be. It's more expensive, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
I'm very intentional with my money.
Yes. And with that said, support. Have you found that it's people you know that support you more, or strangers?
It's strangers. I used to be so caught up in my feelings because I'm like, dang, I see my cousins, people I know personally. Like, anybody know a barber?
Like, come on.
I've been posting every 12 seconds since I opened my eyes. And you're going to ask if anybody know a barber?
Wow.
People who know me personally.
Wow.
But I stopped being offended because people spend their money how they want to.
Yeah.
And your support system is always going to be somebody who's not related to you. I don't care. There are people who swear by me who are not related to me.
Yes.
Won't let nobody cut their hair for nothing. Okay? I was out for 8 to 12 weeks when I had creep. I came back, my clientele looked homeless. Homeless. And let's not forget the diapers and the wipes. My clients will be bringing to my house on some like, oh, I gotta get some cream. I'm like, thank you so much. By the way, you know when you gonna be back? I got some things coming up. And this is even with me telling them like, oh, I know this barber in the area. They do great work. They got great ratings too. But just like I tell people, I love what I do. And that's what sets it apart.
Yes.
I love it. I love my clientele. I love being here. I love talking to them. And they know that.
Yeah.
Because people drive past literally hundreds, maybe even thousands of barbers, depending on where they're coming from, to get to me. And I don't take that for granted. I love it. I love it. Because, you know, people are like, oh my God, Burger King and McDonald's and Wendy's, all of them right there. They don't care about what the other. Because when I got here, I didn't even realize there were 2 other barbershops close in proximity. It took me months to even notice them.
Wow.
No shade to them. But we weren't worried about them. We were kid culturing hard. You hear me?
Okay, yeah.
Everybody like, oh, it's a barbershop right there. So,
okay.
My clientele is my clientele.
Yeah.
And what they're doing is what they're doing over there, which is fine. They have their niche, I have my niche. Like my clientele is mostly older women.
I love it.
Not old. Disrespect to my ladies. But my clientele are older women, professional women. And I love that because they're so wise. They tell me so much stuff. I get all of the gems.
Okay, I love it.
All of the gems. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Tell me something. I love it. Especially like they'll catch me on a day where I might not be having the best day. And they have a mama moment with me. And I'm like, okay.
Be needing that.
Oh.
Yes.
I didn't even know you saw me.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
And that's another reason why being around people who look like you is so important. Because they understand the struggles and they can recognize that within themselves and then be the person that they needed for you.
Yes.
Like, that's so powerful.
Yes. And I met some of the greatest women just being a barber. I'm like, dang, y'all like it? I didn't even know, because if I wasn't a barber, I wouldn't know them.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the women I met, like doing silk presses and stuff, shout out to all the women on the east side who needed silk presses. Because I didn't know how to do it. But they kept calling split ends for it. So I learned how to do it.
Okay.
And thank God it improved, because baby at the beginning.
You know what? We all got to start from somewhere.
S's, they weren't spirals, babe. They were S's. I appreciate y'all for paying for that. Because at that time, y'all were paying for my time and not my talent. Because absolutely not. But I appreciate everybody who ever sat in my chair. Whether you sat in my chair now, before, whatever the case may be, I'm thankful for everybody.
Yes.
Everybody. Because I get to do what I love to do. Because people choose me.
Yes.
And I don't think you should take that for granted. Because people can do what they want with their money. You know, Our community is heavy on the consumer.
Yes. Did you know if we put all of our, did you hear about that? If black people in the country put all of our money together and had the wealth of a country, we would be the 3rd richest country in the world. from our consumer dollars? That is wild.
You're triggering me.
We have so much power, and we give it to these brands that don't give a fuck about us.
Yeah,
it is wild.
It's insane. It's insane. Like, that's why I try to be very intentional about what I'm doing with my money.
Yes.
Because, of course, like, yeah, McDonald's right there. Yeah, it's convenient. And it might be a little quicker. And it might be cheaper because it's chains.
Yeah. But
I'm going to go down the street. I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
I'm going to hear y'all fussing in the background. Being less than professional sometimes. Cussing a little bit. Forgetting my utensils. Forgetting my ice. And I ain't even gonna cuss you out about it. Right.
Because if we go to McDonald's and they do that, we be like, whatever. And then we keep going. We don't be like, oh, I'm swearing off McDonald's forever. They so unprofessional. Yeah,
now, let me tell you. Let me tell you, that's not true. Because first of all, McDonald's, like, I'm not the one that's gonna cuss you out in the lane. However, I am in the top 10% of Google reviewers.
Same. Oh my God, listen.
And that's why I try to tell people, like, be careful. Like, this is why you should know your audience.
Yes.
Because now they know who I am. Around the corner.
Yep.
They hear my voice, they be like, oh. Welcome to McDonald's. How can I help you? Like, are you mocking me? I feel mocked. Because you do not talk like that. Because I just heard you talk to the car in front of me, and that is not the greeting.
Okay.
But I am.
What you want? Like,
yeah. Like, that's it. That's it. I'll let you know when I'm completing my order.
Thank you, ma'am.
That'll be all. Is what you'll hear. Like, dang. But I will leave a review in a minute.
Same.
A moment.
Girl, I did one for Kroger when I tried Kroger pickup for the first time. And they bagged all my groceries up except these half gallons of milk that I got. And I get the grass-fed organic for Yummy. And I'm like, y'all put fruit and everything in bags except 4 half gallons of milk that I need to carry up the stairs. Are you serious right now? So I wrote this scathing review on Google. Do you know, the next time, and to this day, that was 2 years ago, to this day, when I pull up, they're like, Andrea, we made sure we had the bags for you this time. I remember that review. Yeah. And the first time they said it, I was like, oh shit, y'all actually saw that. Like, damn, but you treat me right from now on. So yeah.
As you should.
Okay.
I don't care. I just feel like I don't care where I am. I could be in the hoodest of hoods. This is still the business.
Yes.
You should conduct yourself like you at work.
Yes.
Also, stop being rude to people. I didn't ask you to fill out an application here.
Yes.
You wanted a job, you got one. Whether it's low-hanging fruit or not. Don't be coming to these people's business ruining their business. Because people like me, I expect excellence. I don't care.
Everywhere.
I called the manager around the corner to the window.
Okay.
Because they kept telling me he was too busy. I'm like, is he not managing the business?
Okay.
Because I can see you from here. Y'all shirt's a different color. I can see you. Can you tell him I said come here? So he came to the window. I was like, just so you know, I know people let y'all get away with treating people poorly every day. But unfortunately, I'm not a part of that. When I come to anywhere and I'm spending my money that I stood on my feet for, you want to treat me right.
Yes.
Because I'm going to leave a review. And I'm going to call corporate. Because that was me that called on the phone to ask what was going on the inside. Because I can see y'all doing absolutely nothing. That was me. I called. I don't care. I expect the absolute best. I do not care.
Yes.
This is my money.
Yes. And that's the thing. Like, I
feel
got mad. And the girl, listen, I feel you because especially it seems like now people are so into instant gratification, entitlement, and all this stuff. Customer service has gone down the drain.
What you mean?
In places like
McDonald's,
like
Burger King, any fast food chains. I think personal relations with people has gone down the drain because people don't even know how to talk to each other.
Yes.
So, and that started at home. I feel like if you have good communication skills, you could be put in any situation and you'll be able to handle it.
Yes.
because most people can reflect on how they want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
But most people were not raised. They just grew up.
Yeah.
And it shows.
Yeah.
So when you go to these places and these people don't have manners, because they don't.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have any in their personal life.
Yeah.
You can't throw someone who ain't never really had manners into a situation and expect them to grow them.
Right.
Like, why are you the greeter at Walmart? What up, though? Sir.
Okay.
You are at work.
Listen.
But hey. Because first of all, I'm the slow one. For the longest time, people used to say "what up, though" to me. I never knew what to say. I'm like, what are you saying to me? Like, wait. And then I started asking people, like, so when you say that,
okay, ask for clarification.
How does one respond? Do I say it back? Like, are you asking me how I'm doing? Because I was just green. I was a goofy goober, man. It's unfortunate. I know people used to be talking to me like, where did you come from? Like, I'm from Michigan.
And just let y'all know, what up, though, is a Detroit thing. So,
it is.
You know, for those of you out
What
of
up,
state.
though?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all didn't already know.
People say it to me all the time, man. And it's like, hey, it's a greeting. I figured it out. Yeah. Don't judge me. And I don't want to hear nothing about it in the comments.
Oh, my God.
Judge your mama's boss.
You know what? Oh, my God.
And your daddy gal.
Not the cow.
I'm just saying. Because don't come for me.
But, like, as far as the customer service, I would say, like, you love what you do.
Love it.
And it shows.
Yeah.
And you have strong customer retention because of that.
I think so.
And referrals.
I think so.
And as a client, people feel that in all capacities. I know when you give a fuck about your job. I know when you're happy to be there or you're grateful to just get paid. A little gratitude shows in every way, whether we register it consciously or not. When you're grateful for something and you're moving in that gratitude, you're going to shine. It's going to come out.
Yeah.
And that's what we look for in customer service. Like,
yes, I want you to love what you do.
Yes.
I don't care if you are a sandwich artist at Subway. I love the fact that you love making sandwiches because I love eating them.
Yes.
And I feel like people like to downplay everything. Because, on the flip side of me being a barber, I'm a janitor too. And a lot of people look down on those jobs when there's some serious money to be made. Not putting nobody's business out there. There's serious money to be made. But I know that comes from the stigma of, back in the day, the only really good job Black people could get was being a maid.
Yeah.
So now people are like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Like, well, it's dignity in anything. I don't care if you do work at McDonald's. You got a job. You taking care of your kids. You're paying your bills. Who said that you're less than because you work at McDonald's?
Yes.
That's a projection that you're putting on yourself. Because I wouldn't care what I was doing. I didn't work at McDonald's.
Okay.
Have to burn to prove it.
Listen.
But like, I don't know. I just feel like people should have more integrity in everything that they do. Yes. And everything will be a lot better. Because I don't care what nobody say. I'm not expecting less service because of where you're located. Or expecting more because of where you're located.
Yes.
So even when I was buying my house, I'm looking at my house. I see an identical house to my house in another zip code that costs 3 times as much. I'm not about to pay you for a zip code.
No.
I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm not that girl.
And a false sense of security.
Because it's not real. And then who wants to live in a community of people that really don't want you to be there anyway?
That part.
It's not my thing.
That part.
I want to be comfortable everywhere I am. Like even where I am now. I feel like, over here is a lot of reverse gentrification. We're on the west side, by the way, of Detroit. It's reverse gentrification going on over here.
Yeah.
Like the space that we're sitting in right now was occupied by another barber for over 60 years. His name was Paul.
Nice.
He was Caucasian.
Oh.
It was for the people though.
Okay.
But I'm the first Black person to ever occupy the space.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's just like, our area is coming back. There's a lot of Black businesses.
Yes.
We still have some, things we need to overcome, but for the most part, we're working hard at it.
Yes. And I don't think that gets highlighted enough. We always hear about the crime rate or the slow response time for DPD. And shout out to DVD because y'all do a great job. But, you know, it's overwhelming. They can't be everywhere at once. So
Detroit is huge.
Yes.
I wish more people would move back to Detroit.
Yes. And
I feel like we're the only major city that don't get treated in a major way. Well, I'm sure there's others, but I'm not familiar with y'all, so y'all gonna have to put y'all blight and problems in the comment section. We're talking about Detroit right now. Like, people be tripping because the rent in Detroit has went up. We're a major city.
Yeah.
The rent in Detroit should be higher than the rent in the suburbs, because everywhere else, when you want cheaper rent, where do you go? To the suburbs.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm moving out of New York. I'm moving out of LA so I can pay cheaper. Yeah.
Why are you tripping? Yeah. You're like, oh, but the area, what about it? The houses in Detroit are way better than the houses in the suburbs.
Woo, let me tell you, because them houses be plastic.
Thank God we don't live somewhere where hurricanes exist.
Yes.
Because you'll mess around and find out. Try not to cuss. You're going to mess around and find out. I love the charming older built homes.
Yes.
I love everything about it, to be honest. It's very scenic when you look at it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And you can see the intention when they made it. The care that they put into it. It's like, okay, now I'm not knocking nobody in the flipping business, okay? But people be flipping these houses so fast. And you be looking like, it ain't no tile on this corner of the floor. This ain't even done all the way. Drywall. What the fuck is it? Like
plaster.
And it's like, wow. But then want to sell it for $100,000 more than they got it. Like,
when we bought our house was probably the most expensive house in our neighborhood when we bought our house 2 years ago. But now houses in our area are selling for over $100,000.
Nice. Okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys. Like, Detroit. Now, I don't care what nobody say Detroit is where it's at.
Yes.
You live in Detroit, you 5 seconds away from everywhere you about to go anyway.
Literally.
Because you're still going to go to the same places.
Yep.
You're going to be 30 minutes away, still driving to Detroit to get your hair done.
Yep.
Still driving to Detroit to go to venues. Still driving to Detroit to go to the clubs and to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Live on the street.
Yep.
Take your bike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the stigma when people act like black is less. I don't like that.
Ooh.
Black does not mean less. Actually means more.
That part.
More. Because you have to learn how to navigate life with a disability. People look at you different.
Yes.
And I know that. Like, I was at a gala the other day. Women looking at me like, oh, because I had my hair out. Like I'm telling a secret. Ma'am, my hair ain't got nothing to do with you.
Okay.
Everybody see you with your Malaysian, Australian, Peruvian lace front. Why are you harassing me in my afro?
Yeah, let me be.
Let me
flourish.
Okay? Because I'm a black woman. They don't call it black girl magic for nothing.
Yes.
You can see me today like this. And then tomorrow I'm super fresh. Then the next day I got some braids. Then I might have some twists. Then my hair might be down on my ankle. Then it might be up in my ear. And then you'll see me back with my afro and be confused. Mind your business.
That part.
Okay?
A lot of people don't know how to do that.
They can't. My hair grows upwards.
Yes.
I defy gravity.
Yes.
Okay?
So beautiful.
So beautiful. Black women are beautiful. Everybody's beautiful. Let's be inclusive.
Yes.
Everyone is beautiful.
We're speaking about us.
We're speaking about this culture at this present moment. Because, you know, I love everybody. But I really feel like nobody touches on the beauty in our community enough.
Yes. And if we do, then others go, well, we're special too. We're beautiful too. And it's like the overriding of how we feel and invalidating everything. Like, that's cool. We know that. Y'all hear about it all the time. We speak on that
it's
all the
cool. Time. Just like right now in the beauty industry. I'm going to say before maybe 2 years ago, all the major chain beauty supplies, they weren't really inclusive. Though we shop there, because you know that's where you get your professional color, professional lighting, professional shampoos and conditioners. Because if you're professional, you have professional products. Yeah. Just so everybody's on the same page. Just because it says Pantene for professional use, it's not professional. Because if you can buy it, it's not a professional product. Yeah. because where professionals go, you can. We can't buy our shampoo and conditioners from the grocery store.
I found that out.
Some people do. That's your business. I don't, and I won't. Because I feel like if you can't be a luxury anything, what's luxurious about something that you could go by yourself?
Yes.
There's nothing luxurious about that.
Exclusivity is luxurious.
Hello. We work by appointments only over here.
Okay.
You get me one-on-one, have a little chit-chat, you get your service, you get your Olaplex treatment too.
Yes.
You know, we get a little,
Yes.
little razzle, little dazzle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
You know, I love a good a local luxury moment. And here, that's what I try to do.
Yes.
I try to provide women with the best customer service.
Yes.
Because women so used to going places and getting poor service. Just like, not to speak down on other groups of minority people, but I don't really enjoy patroning the chain Asian nail shops. Because for one, I don't understand you. Most of the time, you don't understand me. I'm sitting here getting my nails done. I'm not talking to you. I'm not having a good time.
Right.
You're telling me a name that I know is not your name.
Yes.
By the way. I know it's not. And some people are cool, you know.
Yeah.
They know that we in a demographic, so they try to make you more comfortable or whatever. But for the most part, I spend my money in my community. My nail tech looks like me. People who do my hair look like me. Because I went to an African shop one time. One time. It'll never happen again. They were speaking French over my head. And as we know, you can take French as an elective in high school. And if you went to a good school, you know, like the ones we went to.
Okay. Foreign language is mandatory.
You gotta learn. You gotta learn. So I'm sitting here listening to these women talk about me for hours.
Oh, because you thought I didn't know.
And I let them do my hair. I sure did. My custom clean out afterwards. That was so rude. Like, this is crazy. And they was talking the most junk because I had on sweatpants and a t-shirt. And I had my engagement ring on. And they could not believe that I was engaged. All because of the sweatpants. And it was interesting. I ended up running into one of the ladies who had did my hair at my daughter's freaking daycare in Southfield. And she couldn't remember why she remembered me. I'm like, oh, I know why I remember you.
Okay.
And you sitting up here talking all this crap about me and my appearance, my hair. You ain't got none. Up under your wrap, ma'am. You ain't got not one sliver of hair. And you talking all this crap. I can't. Then that's why I like to keep my money in my community as much as I can.
Yes.
To keep it circulating.
Yes. That's so important.
Yeah, because all the other brands know. You see the marketing that these companies are doing now?
Yes.
Because before, you know, we were speaking broken English or improper English. But now, y'all marketing just like that. Just like that. What?
They want to follow them dollars.
Don't get me started.
Inauthentically, but they want to follow them dollars.
Don't get me started. I done had to rein it in 3 separate times. So you done trigger me 3 different times on 3 different topics. We'll have to make other videos.
Okay.
About the Detroit thing.
Yeah, for real.
People acting like, oh, somehow you have less or you aren't as much when you don't live in a suburb.
Wow.
I used to be part of the problem. I used to believe it too.
Same.
Like I live in Shelby.
Okay.
Sterling Heights.
That's me. I go to Grosse Pointe North.
I went to Stevenson. Thanks.
Yes.
Don't do me.
Okay.
But
like,
I don't know. Like, you should definitely amplify and be happy about where you are. Because the people who leave Detroit and live in the suburbs, and now all of a sudden you can pull your trash, and now all of a sudden you can pick up the trash in front of your house, and now all of a sudden you want to plant flowers and beautify your house and invite people over. Like, no.
You should have cared about it when you were there.
Amongst people who look like you.
Because change starts with self.
Don't get me started.
Truly.
Don't trigger me.
Like,
I don't know how long this video about to be. It's going to be longer. Because I really believe that you know, it shouldn't take you being around a different demographic, a different group of people for you to care about where you live.
Yes.
Because why do I can ride down the block and know where renters are?
Because they hungry about the property.
Oh, you can ride down the block. You're like, oh, you're a renter.
Yeah.
Now, what makes you think I'm a renter? You don't even have no blinds. No shade, because I don't like blinds because I was raised out yonder and we didn't do blinds. Like you had curtains because your windows are so big, and I don't like curtains. Excuse me, I don't like blinds, so I just have curtains. But there's a difference between curtains and bed sheets, ma'am. Sir. No shade, because you know you're wrong, because they sell curtains at Family Dollar.
Okay.
Tighten up. I ain't gonna put all your business out there, but tighten up.
Oh my God.
Don't act like you don't see it.
No, I see it.
And it be like the most ridiculous sheet. You don't put up a black sheet.
Okay.
Why you got Winnie the Pooh up in your window? You know we know that's a sheet. Like it could have been black. Cause that's a little bit like, oh, that could be a curtain though there's no split, so I know it's a sheet. Dora the Explorer all in the window. In the living room though? Okay. But I'm gonna mind my business because I encourage everybody to mind their business.
Oh my God.
But sometimes I be minding y'all business because I can see it when I'm driving by. Like I just felt the property value just go down a little bit. That's the bitch.
For real.
You know you did.
Yeah.
And then y'all be having grills on the front porch. You know you can't grill on the front porch.
Okay.
Why you doing that?
No, don't be carbon monoxide. Never mind.
We gonna stop minding their business. Cause stop doing that, please.
Okay, so this is a perfect time for me to drop something that I'm working on.
Ooh.
But another podcast that I'm working on is Solutions for the Culture. So I definitely want to have you back on that one.
Ooh.
Because we are
most
definitely going to be talking about some cultural things and more in depth.
I have time for that.
Because, yeah,
I have time for that. Because a lot of y'all just ain't got not one piece of respect for yourself, your community, your elders, no integrity for the things that you're doing.
Yes.
Some of y'all are just lost in the sauce. And a lot of that is not your fault.
Yeah.
But once you become an adult, you have to make a choice, a conscious choice to heal that. Because ain't nobody got time to be dealing with your brokenness.
Accountability is key. And especially when we got Google in our pockets at all times. You have no excuses. None of us have excuses.
It's hard. I ain't gonna tell you.
It takes discipline.
Ooh, it'll drag you.
Okay.
You're gonna be fighting for your life.
Literally.
But it's worth it. It's worth it. You gotta do the work, man. Because I just don't like it when I'm seeing people that are supposed to be my peers and you not even conducting yourself in a way that I would want to mirror at all. Like, cut your grass.
Okay. Trim the hedges.
You ain't even gotta plant no flowers. Can you just cut your grass?
Maintain it. That's it.
And just because you rent in this person's house don't mean tear their stuff up.
Okay. Flood the basement when you move out. Take the windows and stuff like that.
Don't do that.
That's so tame. That's trash.
But then you want to move to an apartment and treat it like you done moved to Mecca. You moved out of our house and went and moved into these people's apartment. You done cut 1,000 square feet off your living space. But you happy that you would cross 8 miles? You driving further to everything you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your insurance not even that much cheaper. And by not that much, I mean it's not.
And then on top of that, you still paying that in gas money. You just moving the bills. So, yeah.
So stop it.
There's that.
Stop it. I'm sick of it.
So I have a question for you.
Sure.
What advice do you have for someone who wants to start their own business that you wish you may have had when you were starting your journey?
I feel like I've been asked this before. Okay. I would say my advice to someone that wants to be an entrepreneur would be do it immediately. Because there's never going to be a perfect moment to do it. And it doesn't really matter what day you start. you still gonna have to start. So just do it right now. Do it today.
Yes.
Stop putting it off. It's still the same amount of work. Still gonna be overwhelming. Still gonna be taxing. You're still not gonna know every single thing, but you still can get started.
Mm-hmm.
You can find your mentor, someone in the industry that you might look up to, that you feel comfortable with. You might have to pay. You might have to, because everybody's not cool like that. You know, people go years and years and they gotta figure it out themselves, and then you come and you just want them to give it to you for free. Stop doing that to people.
Yes.
Stop doing that to people. They might want a few dollars.
Yeah.
And it's worth it because you get to skip a few steps.
Yeah.
They're giving you it, breaking it down. So if you can get a mentor in your industry, and just know that your family and your friends is not your audience. They still see you for wherever you started at. Yep. They gonna see you right there. Mm-hmm. You could be 5 years in. What you know about cutting hair? Since when you know how to cut it? You selling t-shirts. Since when you selling t-shirts? I was selling t-shirts. I got a whole athletic line now, sir. Okay. Ma'am, whatever the case may be, they're not gonna see your growth. And a lot of people don't want to see you flourish. Yeah. So they're not gonna care about your accolades and the things that you did, the things that you learned. Just know that get started, find your community, make sure you surround yourself with other creatives so you keep yourself going. Because being around people who are projecting their doubt onto you is exhausting. Exhausting. Yes. And sometimes they're not intentional. They're just trying to protect you. Like, oh, I wouldn't do that. Like, I know you wouldn't. That's why you're not doing it, ugly. But you know that.
And you're not me.
No, you're not. Don't project your fears onto other people. Because even if they do fail, that's still a win. Because failing is a part of success. If you're not failing, you're not really going to be successful.
If you're not failing, you're still in your comfort zone. That's a problem.
If you're not failing at it, are you really working at it at all?
Right.
Failing is a part of success, and people need to make sure you know that. People don't talk about that. Everything's not gonna be peaches and cream.
Speak on.
Like even in my industry, popping in the summertime, everybody want to be cute. Everybody got somewhere to go. Popping around the holidays, everybody want to be cute. Everybody got somewhere to go. January come. The holidays that ate y'all up. Slow motion. You hear me? Being like, welcome to Kempt culture. Echoing because I'm in here by myself. But you have to prepare for that. Like, I know that, but I had to learn it. I didn't know it at first. You prepare for that. Okay, I need to put some money up for the winter because they don't see me in the winter. They don't know that I exist. Not all of y'all. Some of y'all come no matter what. But, you know, some people are seasonal. Yes. They pop out in the summertime with a fresh cut of color. They wear wigs in the wintertime because it's too cold. Okay. I don't take it personally. Just bring your narrow butt back. You know?
Well, is there anything else that you would like to share in this time?
I don't know. Is there anything else you want me to share? You know, your platform now.
I do have one more question for you.
Okay.
Balancing your life.
What about it?
And all of the responsibilities with 3 businesses, being a wife, 3 girls.
Ooh, that sounds like a question I had to answer to. I'm still learning how to do that right now. Because I feel like when you're hyper-focusing, that's what I do. I hyper-focus. I be in there. When you're focusing on stuff will suffer. Like if I'm busy, I'm relying on my husband to hold the fort down with our daughters. If I got things to do, if I'm working all day and then I'm working at night because I do both. Yeah. A lot of the time, I'm still learning the balance. Yeah. Because you have to take care of yourself too. Because I was ignoring myself for a long time. Yeah. Like my actual needs. Because we don't really have a support system that we need. Yes. So not only am I neglecting myself, we're not doing anything together because I'm at work, he's at work. Then we're working together at night. We don't have sitters like that. It's just like, you're going to have to find a balance. Yes. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you'll figure it out. Because right now, I'm figuring it out.
heard something. I think Shonda Rhimes said this, but she had a whole talk, and she was like, people often ask me about finding a balance. She was like, here's the thing. When I'm working on a movie, when I'm working on a book or a show, something else gets neglected in that point of time. And you're just going to have to go back and forth. You cannot give all your energy to everything at once.
Yes.
And you have to just find that rhythm within yourself.
Yeah, because I think a lot of women don't give their selves enough grace. And I'm part of that.
Same.
I'm real bad at it. I don't give myself enough grace because this is not 1952. Mm-hmm. Nobody is really expecting you to clean up your whole house and cook an 8-course meal and run your business and run your other business and pick your kids up, drop them off, go here. Like, there's no award for the most worn down woman.
Yes, that part. Ooh.
Give yourself grace.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, you was at work. Okay, take a moment. You gotta work again. Okay. Take a day off. It don't even gotta be all the time. Just take some time for yourself. Because you're no good to nobody if you're neglecting yourself. It's me. I ain't worked a quarter. Let me be sleepy. There's no difference between me and my 2-year-old. Not one.
For real.
Not one. Why is she crying and hurting people? Because she needs a nap.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for what I said when I was sleepy. But I am learning to have a balance. Because, like, you don't never want anybody to feel like, you just so unavailable.
Yes.
Sometimes when you so goal driven and you literally on fire for what you do,
yes,
that's what happened. It's like, it's not that I don't like, love, or appreciate what you're doing, but I'm trying to get this done.
Yes.
I want this to happen.
Yes.
Because at one point, Kempt culture was a thought. A thought. And now we in Kempt culture. Like, it still blows me. It blows me. Like, what? Ooh, a baby thought? And then it's changed, too, because when I started Kempt culture, I had a partner.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And this isn't the first Kempt culture. Kempt culture was in Allen Park.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Me and another young lady, it just didn't work out with her and I.
Yeah.
But after I actually finished barber school, because I actually started the other Kempt culture while I was in barber school.
Okay.
And it was like, once my instructor started talking to me about how important business was and having an LLC and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay. Starting a business costs $50.
Exactly.
Okay, I can get an LLC. I can do that.
Okay.
And it was like a little test run. And at that moment, after things went left, I was just kind of like, okay, I don't need a business first. I could do this myself.
Yes.
But, I was heavily relying on the young lady because she knew more. She was like an instructor and stuff. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
But it didn't work out. But it ended up working out. That didn't work out, but this did.
Yes. And that's a good lesson, too. Don't let one door close and stop you from letting all the other ones open up.
A lot of people get so stuck on that closed door, they don't even see the open.
Okay. Or the window.
The sliver, the crack.
Okay.
Because, you make a way out of no way when you want it.
Yes. That part.
Because a lot of the people that I service, they follow me on social media or they heard about me through somebody. Like, I had a young lady, well, she's not a young lady, but I had a woman come to me because she had been following me for like a year. I didn't know.
Yes.
A barber in the area had messed up. And his lesson was my blessing.
Okay. That's right.
Yeah. I just feel like, as long as you know what you're doing and you stay within your bounds,
yes,
you can make it work. Because I'm not saying go jump off the porch and invest every single dollar that you have, knowing you got kids and bills at the house. Don't do that.
I did that. You don't want to do that. Telling y'all now. That's a story for another day.
She ain't never tell me that.
That's a story.
She's like, I
for
got
another day.
But yeah, don't do it.
For real.
But you can do it. I think you should just do it. Do it without help. Do it without support.
Yes.
Do it without having all the knowledge you feel you need to successfully run a business. Just do it.
Here's the secret, y'all. most of us don't know what the fuck we doing. It's trial and error. When we find something that works, we keep doing it.
It's mostly error.
Facts. And
I don't know why everybody got this false perfection thing going on. Like, no.
Social media. They'll show you all the rainbows, flowers. Oh, I'm making 6 figures. Yeah. Is that net or gross? What you paying out? Like, what are you walking home with? Is this in liquidity or assets? Like, can you get that money out right now? Oh, you rented that? Oh, you recording videos in Airbnbs though. Okay. You just learned something but want to teach a master class on how to do it. But you don't have a business making actual revenue doing it. Okay, cool. But we're not going to talk about that in this episode though.
I think she was triggered. I think we're going to put hashtag rant by AJ at the bottom of that portion. She got Big Mac. I don't know who you are and what you said to my friend, but I don't think you should say it no more because she just told your business. I think you should get off your air mattress and stop trying to do a master class because that's what she told me. She just said you on an air mattress trying to run a master class about beds. That's what she said.
Oh my God, I'm hollering. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you being here. And everybody, please come check out Kempt Culture.
Please.
Literally, like,
Please.
seriously.
17370 Lasser, not Lasher. I know how some of your cousins try to say it's Lasher. It's Lasser. It's German. Just a little backstory. But anyway, Detroit, Michigan, 48219. We have me over here. I'm Kempt Culture. We have Motor City Java House. We have Sweet Potato Sensations. We got a lot of popping over here, okay? Yes. It's a lot going on. We turning the area around. It's a lot of nice businesses over here. It's called Old Redford, by the way.
I just saw that too.
Old Redford. That's our community.
Okay.
Come check us out.
Yes.
There's something for you over here.
It's a lot for you over here.
Whole bunch.
All right. I'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Ciao.